Okay, so is there anyone who doesn't have the access to the videos, recorded lectures?
Yes sir.
नाम बेटा?
मोहित गुप्ता।
मोहित गुप्ता। मेल आईडी आपने डाली थी उस वाले ग्रुप वो उसमें क्या
हाँ
कहते
सर
हैं?
शेयर की हुई है।
नहीं नहीं, क्या कहते हैं जो आपने फॉर्म भरा था मतलब।
हाँ उसमें शेयर की।
अरे मोहित जी, फिर आपके पास क्यों नहीं गई? तो चप्टा, लेट मी चेक, जस्ट गिव मी अ सेकंड। ये चीज़ निपटा लो क्योंकि मेरे को लग रहा है ऐसे कुछ बच्चों के पास नहीं है अभी तक। अच्छा, मैंने 4th क्लास भी अभी तक अपडेट नहीं करी है यहाँ पे। ओके मोहित, हाँ नहीं है बेटा तेरे पास। बता मोहित गुप्ता, मेल आईडी बता बेटा।
मोहित डॉट
मोहित डॉट, सॉरी,
लव टेन।
मोहित डॉट
लव टेन LOVE
लव
10 10
लव 10
@gmail.com।
ये 5th में बनाई थी, 6th में बनाई थी मेल आईडी? और कोई
बहुत
है?
पहले की है सर।
नहीं, वो तो मालूम पड़ रहा बेटा, नाम जैसे है। सर मेरे पास भी नहीं है। पवन मी अपनी लिंक पे वो बेटा भेजो, मेल आईडी भेजो। कॉपी,
इसी पे डाल दो।
हाँ हाँ बेटा, इसी पे डाल दे। इन द मीन टाइम मैं भी अपलोड कर देता हूँ, मैंने भी क्योंकि अपलोड नहीं करा है क्लास। ये वाली जो ये हैं सारे के सारे, ये साथ साथ डाउनलोड करते रहना।
और मैंने भी डाल दिया।
हाँ बेटा पवन, देख लेता हूँ मैं। अमरजीत मेल आईडी बेटा। अमरजीत सेंड मी योर मेल आईडी बेटा, लाइक ओवर ऑन द चैट ओनली। अच्छा ये वो हो रहा है, ओके ओके। हाँ जी, अमरजीत सिंह .cu चंडीगढ़ यूनिवर्सिटी से बेटा। नो सर, TIST है। नो सर, फर्स्ट ईयर में है था। अच्छा फर्स्ट ईयर में चंडीगढ़ यूनिवर्सिटी में था। आप कहाँ पे? ओके, हाँ बेटा तुम्हारे सबके पास एक्सेस आ गया है। ओके, so let's start as we did the last thing that we, sir, but I didn't choose anything for, just a second guys. Just give me a second guys. MIET. Okay. Good. Okay, let's start. We are done with strings, which was the third module for our curriculum. Now we are done with data types. Okay. Any doubt anywhere, guys? Okay, I'll take it as no. Okay. So yeah, I have to start your so today we are starting with lists. Okay, first of all, where do we use list? Okay, or something like list. Apparently places where we just want one identity, like names. Okay, I don't want, like, sometimes it's like I just don't want anything other than the name of a person. Okay, like in the class, let's say if I want to make your certificates and something, in that case I just want your name, that's it. Okay, so something like that. In that case we use system called list. Okay, as we did earlier. So I told you guys how to initialize a list. We initialize a list like this. Okay, so I'm gonna make a list for fruit. Okay, I'll give you a scenario. First of all, we are gonna create a system that can be used by something like what we call it, a store that have fruits specifically in their system. Okay, like they sell fruits. So let's say we have a list by the, like, we store everything in a list. So वॉइस नहीं आ रही है आपकी गाइस, बाकी कोई प्रॉब्लम हो रही है क्या वॉइस का?
सर अनम्यूट करिए, अनम्यूट.
सॉरी, माय बैड, सॉरी पवन, टाइम पे बता दिया तुमने, नहीं तुम्हें याद ही क्लास का तुम्हें याद ही, फिर मैं बोल रहा था कि तुम्हें आवाज़ नहीं आ रही, क्या तुम सुन क्यों नहीं रहे हो? सॉरी. Okay, so list. I was telling you guys where do we use list. So apparently the places where we don't need any other information about a element, in that case we use we use list, sorry. Okay, let's say we are talking about the class itself, like our class, Python class. I create a list by the name of Python class, and I just add your names into that. Whatever I use it for in future, that's my own issue. Okay, so this is basically a data storage unit or data storage cell kind of thing, and we use it a lot. So I'll give you an example. You must have seen वो देखिए क्या कहते हैं, what we call it, attendance systems and all. अटेंडेंस सिस्टम देखे हैं सबने? उसमें ड्रॉप डाउन करके एक मेन्यू आता है कि आप अपना नाम ढूंढ लो उसमें से. तो वो जो नाम हम लोग जब नाम होते हैं वो हम लोग नॉर्मली लिस्ट की फॉर्म में ही स्टोर करते हैं. तो बेसिकली यू ड्रॉप डाउन अ मेन्यू, यू like just put click on your name, and then your time in and time out is done. Okay, so normally everything like this is stored in a list, but the biometric systems over there, like on those biometric kind of system, those are used stored as a dictionary. I'll tell you later how those things happen. So to make it more comfortable or make it more easier for you to understand, I'm going to take an example of a convenience store which sell fruits. Okay, or let's say which sells 2 or 3 more items also, like let's say, okay, fruits, essentials, and give me one more example, sweets. I'm just gonna like open Swiggy Instamart for this, because I don't have memory that can store all this. Okay, so let's say in a store for the fruits we have guava, sorry, guava, spelling mistake, GUAVA, ये होती है ना, BANANA, लास्ट में आता है, लेट्स से मैंगो भी है, एप्पल भी है, and the last thing that can be there is your guava, banana, mango, apple, lychee. Okay, essentials may we have atta, flour. Okay, I could have written atta as flour also, but I wanted to go for multi-purpose flour like maida, and I don't wanted to write multi-purpose, बड़ा word हो जाता है. Okay, and then refined, last essentials में और क्या आता है, let's say mustard oil, RD oil, DUI mustard, शायद यही होती है स्पेलिंग. ओके, चॉकलेट, chocolates, and let's say we have some ice cream also, and we have candies. Okay, so this is how we create list. As of now I created a list for a background of like how it can be used. It can be used in a convenience store. So like this is the things that they have, like for in the fruits they have guava, in the essential side they have this thing, in the sweets they have these things. Okay, apparently I can say analogy is a little skewed this time, because sweets जो हैं वो classes लिखी हैं हमने, मतलब chocolates भी अलग अलग टाइप की हो सकती है, but I guess you get the point. Okay, so let's say we have a shipment coming in. ठीक है, let's say shipment, shipment में हमारे पास आया फ्रूट्स में हमारे पास आए let's say नहीं, एग्जाम्पल आपके जैसे ही नहीं रहेगा. एक शिपमेंट आई, शिपमेंट में आया हमारे पास कोकोनट, कमा आटा, फ्लोर, रिफाइंड मस्टर्ड ऑयल, राइस, and at last we got rasmalai. Okay, this is my shipment. Now I have to add all of these to the list, specific list. Okay, so how can we do that? How to add elements to the list? So coconut is a fruit, So fruit, the name of the list dot append whatever we want to add into that. Coconut. Coconut. Then I'll just print that particular list again, fruit. उसका essentials में क्या क्या है, essential dot append rice, print that list too. ASSENTIAL, yes, यहाँ गलती हो जाती. Essentials last is sweet, so dot append rasmalai, print sweets. ओके, एस बड़ा हो गया है, इसको छोटा करना पड़ेगा. रन इट. Okay, you can see coconut, rice and rasmalai have been added at the last of the list. अगर मैं यही सारी जो लाइंस थी ये पहले लिखता तो सी you can see lychee was the last element over here, coconut is the last element here. Okay, so this is how things are gonna happen, like how this is how you can add the data to the system. Okay, now let's say, just imagine these, all of these are like let's say you want to access some elements. Okay, so as we did in the string itself, when we were learning about string, at that time we did this now, if you remember, let's say fruit square bracket, whatever the index of the element is, we access that. Okay, remember we did this. You can see here mango has been added, like mango is the second element. ये चीज़ याद है किसी को, सबको, किसी को डाउट तो नहीं है इस वाली जो लास्ट में कर रहा है चीज़? Guys, okay, no doubt. Coming back, so this thing, this is how we access the elements. So this is again I repeated it twice or thrice now. This is how we're gonna access the elements that are there in our list. So we know how to add the elements to the system. Now okay, just tell me one thing, what will be the output of this? सोच ले।
Mango. Apple.
Apple. Okay. Is there anyone who is saying apple like
Mango.
apple, mango? No. यश मैंगो तो नहीं होगा, -2 है बेटा। नेगेटिव इंडेक्सिंग, बैकवर्ड इंडेक्सिंग कहते हैं इसे हम लोग। नो प्रॉब्लम यश, अगली बार मत करियो बस गलती प्लीज। तो जो लोग भी एप्पल कह रहे हैं वो सारे गलत हैं, पूछो क्यों। लीची होगा एग्जैक्टली। रीजन बीइंग बिफोर दिस वाज माय इनिशियल लेफ्ट, आफ्टर दैट आई एडेड अ कोकोनट आल्सो ना इनटू दिस। तो -2 अब मेरी जो नई वाली, जो मेरी अभी एग्जैक्ट लिस्ट है वो तो ये होगा ना, तो लीची आएगा। रन करते हैं, लीची। गॉट इट। इस चीज़ का थोड़ा सा ख्याल रखना प्लीज। ओके, एक चीज इमेजिन करते हैं। लेट अस इमेजिन वन थिंग, दैट ऑल ऑफ दीज एलिमेंट्स आर बीन देयर in a ascending or in a descending order of their prices. I don't care on what type of. So in that case, let's say if I want to add one more element, I have to add it at a particular location. Okay, I have to if I have to add it at a particular location, in that case what we use a function called insert. So fruit dot insert now insert has two things that we add into this bracket. The first is the index. Let's say I want to add something on the place of mango, so 2 comma what should I add? I will add kiwi. Okay, and in the second one, essentials dot insert location. Let's say I want to add something at the place of refined, so 2 again, and I want to rice was done, atta was done, tea or coffee. Sweets, spelling mistake, sweets dot insert ice cream if I want one. That's what I was done. Or was the sweet pastry spelling. Okay, let me just see, control V, let me run these. Over here you can see at the place of mango we have kiwi, and at the place of your coffee is been added as at a place of refined pastry has been added at a place of ice cream. One thing that you have to remember whenever you are doing this, it does not remove the element, it adds the element at that location and all the other elements that are there, it gives them index plus 1. Okay, so apparently the mango was at index 2, now the mango has it at index 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on specifically. Okay, so we have done two methods to add the element to the list. One is append, the other is insert. Any doubt in these guys? Guys, any doubt?
सर
Yes.
सर अगर हमें मैंगो को हटाना होगा और उसके मैंगो की जगह कुछ और ऐड करना होगा।
Okay, so sometimes as per the way person is teaching, apparently the way I am teaching, sometimes people sometimes think कि हम लोग ऐसा कर सकते हैं, लेकिन हम apparently कर नहीं सकते। मैं पहले ही बता रहा हूँ, आप कह रहे हो आपको फ्रूट में जो इंडेक्स 2 है, सॉरी चल, फ्रूट में जो इंडेक्स 2 है, सॉरी सॉरी हो, वहाँ पे आपने कुछ और लगाना है, वाटरमेलन लेट्स से। Okay, so reassignment is not possible when it comes to list. Okay, we will have just a second, control C. C. Okay. So this is how we can go for a reassignment. The kiwi has been removed and watermelon has been added.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if we have to add something into the system, we can use insert. If we have to replace it, we can do it like this. I just realized, I guess I said no, like how we cannot do it in this method, like let it be. Okay, any other doubts, guys? Guys, any other doubts? Anyone?
No, sir.
Okay, so do one thing, create a list of, for yourself using your own imagination. Don't take my this idea. Okay, like anything, places you want to visit, states in India, anything, Seven Sisters states, anything. You can take anything literally. Just take one example, append the data into it, insert the data into it, and replace the data into it. Okay, you guys have 7 minutes for that. You have to complete it by 8:45. Okay, do it. Is it done, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, let's move forward then.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, which command we to remove one from list?
Bacha, I cannot hear you properly.
सर हम कौन सी कमांड यूज करते हैं जो कि हमें लिस्ट में से एक एलिमेंट को निकालना होगा?
विक्रांत, मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा बेटा क्या कह रहा है.
सर हम जो कमांड यूज करते हैं जैसे कि हम कार्य करने के लिए एप्पल रनिंग से यूज करते हैं,
हाँ जी.
तो हम लिस्ट में से ही हम निकालना चाहते हैं तो जो होते हैं ना जावा बनाते हैं हमारे, तो मैं बनाना निकालना चाहता हूँ लिस्ट में से. तो
यार
command use करते हैं.
विक्रांत लिख के भेज दे भाई. कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा मुझे तो क्या कह रहा है. टाइप इट डाउन, मैं उस पे मैं वैसे आंसर कर दूंगा. ठीक है. आपकी आवाज़ ना
Sir, I
काफ़ी.
think he is trying to say कि remove one of the fruit from this list.
अरे अभी हम कर रहे हैं. अच्छा, यही था क्या विक्रांत?
Yes, sir.
हाँ तो बेटा थम जा, कर रहे हैं. मतलब एकदम से ऐसे लाइक आई कैन नॉट लाइक गिव इट टू यू गाइज एज अ कैप्सूल ना. एकदम से आ गया तो मैं रुको रहे 2 मिनट. अब वही कर रहे थे हम एक्चुअली. ओके देन नाउ वी हैव एडेड. लेट्स से वी आर आउट ऑफ समथिंग, आउट ऑफ सम स्पेसिफिक. इसको म्यूट करने के लिए, अच्छा म्यूट है. लेट्स से वी आर आउट ऑफ एप्पल नाउ. Okay, so there are 2 cases in this thing again. The first case is I know the index. Okay, so del fruit minus 2. let's say minus 2 हमारा इस बार क्या होगा, खोल के देखना पड़ेगा उसको. हाँ, लीची. Okay, del fruit minus 2. Let me print fruit again. Control C, Control V. Wait, print function can't delete the function call. एक सेकेंड, मैंने कुछ गलती करी है. मैंने यहाँ पे स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट की जगह नॉर्मल ब्रैकेट्स लगा दिए. सॉरी. यू कैन सी यहाँ पे हमारे पास एप्पल लीची हट गया. ठीक है, एप्पल रहता है, लीची हट गया. ओके, फर्स्ट केस. सेकेंड केस, वी डोंट नो द एग्जैक्ट थिंग दैट वी हैव टू रिमूव. सो इन दैट केस fruits, the name of the list, fruit dot remove. Let's say I want to remove apple. Okay, you can see apple has been removed also. So one case is we know the index, the second case is we remove it by the element. Okay, is it clear, guys?
Sir, do you have any PDF regarding this command when we use remove?
A while back I saw a cheat sheet that was there. I'll do one thing, I'll try to find it. If I can, I'll send it to you. नहीं तो तुम साथ साथ लिखते भी रहो ना.
So that it will be remembered to us.
लिख ले.
Which command?
लिख ले.
Yeah, we are writing also.
बस.
हाँ, लिख भी रहा हूँ.
खुश रह फिर. बाकी मैं ढूंढने की कोशिश करता हूँ बेटा. अगर उनको मिल जाती है शीट तो मैं भेज देता हूँ, मुझे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. देखी है मैंने एक शीट, उसमें सारी ना कमांड्स वगैरह थे. अच्छा आज तो मैं एक अच्छी चीज़ सिखाता हूँ। कभी भी कोई चीज़ समझ ना आ रही हो ना, या फिर ऐसे याद रखने वाला हो, ऐसे ढूंढ लो डायरेक्टली। ओके, here it is variable assigned container type, display control F list. नेगेटिव इंडेक्सिंग, पॉजिटिव इंडेक्सिंग, ठीक है, डेल डेल लिस्ट, ओके, हाउ टू एक्सेस द वैल्यूज, सब कुछ है बेटा इसमें, ठीक है। मैं ढूंढ दूंगा, मैं तुम्हें कोई ठीक वाला जो मुझे थोड़ा सा लगेगा थोड़ा पढ़ के ज़्यादा अच्छा है, वो वाला भेज भी दूंगा कोई, ठीक है। तो रैंडमली हमने ऐसे ही खोला है, ओके। दिस इज डन, हाँ, रिमूव, और वो समझ आ गया हमें। Okay, one thing that you need to understand is all of this that we are doing. Let's say if I am removing the fruit from the data, it is not storing anywhere. Like that data is not being stored. It is just being removed. Delete हो रहा है वो वहाँ से. Okay. If I want to store that value somewhere, okay, store that value somewhere. In that case, we use a function called pop. Okay. So pop में we have a option to remove it from the 0th index also, like index based ही हम लोग हटा सकते हैं। let's say which is the fruit dot pop data is equal to fruit dot pop print data। coconut, the last element. So if I don't add anything here, it will remove the last element. Let's say I want to remove the first element, so in that case I can add 0. As you can see here, guava is there, okay. Let's say I want to remove the second element, like the third element as of now, third indexed element, watermelon. So if I write print fruit after that, that particular data has been removed and it has been stored with the identifier, stored using an identifier in the system. Okay, so if we want to store the data that we are removing from the list, in that case we have to like write it like this, okay. Is it clear, guys?
Sir, can you repeat again?
Okay, yeah, just a second. हाँ जी, हाँ, initially like in del remove whatever we are removing from the list, it wasn't being stored anywhere, okay. मैं उसको कहीं use नहीं कर सकता. If I want to use that particular element anywhere, in that case we have to store that value somewhere, and to store that value I cannot use the remove or del function. I have to use the pop function, okay. पॉप में जो अगर रैंडमली अगर हम कुछ नहीं डालते वहाँ पर, तो वो बाय डिफ़ॉल्ट 0 आता है। अगर हम कोई इंडेक्स डालेंगे तो उस इंडेक्स के हिसाब से जो भी डेटा है वो हट जाएगा और वो डेटा हमारा कहीं स्टोर भी हो जाएगा, ठीक है। समझ आ गया बेटा?
Yes, sir.
गुड। सो any doubts in this, guys? Guys, any doubt? Guys, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, try these things once, like del remove and pop function. Try it. Yes. Is it done, guys? Guys, is it done? पॉप once again. पवन समझ नहीं आया पॉप. पवन कुमार रेड्डी, you didn't understood the pop. Pavan, is the pop isn't clear to you? Let me know. Okay. So let's see. Let's say we have to find the length of the particular list. So for that, let's say fruit, no fruit, number of fruit actually, len, we will use the function len, and inside the bracket we pass the name fruit. Print no fruit. Okay, 4. You can do it with any other any of your list, it will work. Okay, now let's say we want to sort the list that we have. So sorting, let's say we have the list of your this one, 4 elements are there. Watermelon, let's say fruit dot sort, print fruit. Right, you can see over here it has been sorted alphabetically, B, C, G, M. Okay, and over here it was something else. Let's say I want to sort it in a reverse way. So over here I have to write reverse is equal to true. In that way, in using that we will be like sorting it in a reverse way. Okay, you can see mango, banana, coconut, guava, mango, mango, guava, coconut, banana. Okay, so apparently after this, if we ever use the system, in that case my list is permanently sorted. We also have an option for temporary sorting, temp sorting. So for that, let's say print sorted. I'll just do one thing, I'll just comment it out, sorted fruit. can see it has been printed like that. Same here, if we have to have the reverse sorting, in that case over here we go like this. Okay, last thing, let's say we want to reverse the order of the given list. In that case, print fruit dot reverse. Okay, let me print fruit again. You can see it has been just reversed. Okay, is it clear, guys? तो भाई
Yes, sir.
okay, try this thing, guys. You have 8 minutes for trying this or all this. Try 4 of these, like the length function, then sorting. So 5 functions actually you have to try. Is it done, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now we are going for somewhat like a stats based list. Stats list. Let's say I have a list marks. Okay, having marks of you guys. Let's say 96, 86, 97, 79, 82. Okay, let's say I want to find the maximum of this. Okay, max is equal to maximum is equal to max marks. Okay, print maximum. So we can use a function called max for the to find the maximum like the maximum value that is there in the list. So 96, we don't have anything more than 96. If we had 97 here, we would have got 97. Okay, minimum mini. So for that, min marks. Okay, sorry, print mini 5. Okay, is it clear, guys? Now you guys have a task. You guys have to find try to find the sum of the given list. Apparently there's a, I'll just tell you. Okay, although there is a sum function also, sum marks 1197. Okay, so without using this function, you have to find the sum of a given list. Okay, I'll give you a hint for that. Sorry, this is something different. I'll give you a hint for the same. AP formula for sum of n terms. 2 plus n minus n due. No, sorry, this will not work on this one, my bad. Just give me a second. Alright, apparently this cannot work here. Sorry, my bad. If we had a proper list, in that case we would be able to use it like that, like with the property, but we cannot use it like this. So yeah, we cannot. Okay, so this is how we find the sum. Is it clear, guys? Now okay, I'll give you a different task. You guys have to find the average of the given list. Average. Okay, mean. You guys have to find the mean of the given list. Try to find it. I'll write a code to find the mean of the given list. So please repeat the task. Keshav, the task is to find the average or mean of the given list. Is it done, guys? Okay. So mean value. Pratna, it's right. Good. So to find the mean, we just have to divide the sum by the length. Okay, so sum divided by length of your marks. Okay, print mean. Let me run this one, and we got the value 74.825. लेंथ एक बार चेक कर लेते हैं कितना रहता है हमारा इसमें. प्रिंट लेंथ मार्क्स, सॉरी me run this one also. 16, so 1197 divided by 16 is 117 16 74.8125. okay. Is it okay guys? Is it clear?
Yes.
करके देखो एक बार ये वाला जल्दी से. Try this one guys. इज इट डन गाइस? ट्राई कर लिया सबने? हो गया गाइस? ओके। सूर्य क्या नहीं हुआ? सूर्य क्या नहीं हुआ? Okay, so any doubts guys till now? Okay, no problem Surya. Okay, so I guess that's it for the class today. Tomorrow we'll be doing the slicing of the list, and most probably we'll be doing the for loop. Okay, so be present for the class. Okay guys? Okay, good night guys.